What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today's episode, we're going to be talking about the new Marvel Legends Gamerverse Gargantos. So this is one of those characters out of the Marvel vs. Capcom video game. For those of you who don't know, if you don't know, you're missing out. You should definitely play that game. I really recommend it. Very fun. Really good memories playing that game as a kid. This definitely was one of the must-grabs for me out of this line. My must-haves were definitely the Captain America, Venom, Silver Samurai, Wolverine, Juggernaut, Gargantos. Oh, I got the Psylocke 2-pack. So we've got some couple of videos coming up. But here's the packaging. You can pause that and take a look at it if you want to. But you can basically find this guy anywhere. I think I got this guy at GameStop. I'm not sure if he's an exclusive. I hope not. So you got some digital artwork right there. Another render of him there. And at the top, you saw, it reads Gamerverse. So it just shows a little picture of paying homage to the original video game. So that's really nice. At the bottom, you've got your information, your barcode, and on the back, same as well. This figure comes with I guess an alternate eye or something, or some kind of accessory. That's really cool. Let's take a quick break and get them out of the packaging. Alright, here we have them out of the packaging. He does come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces, not including the eye, so 7 pieces in total. I don't really hear much about him. There's not much talks about him. I've never heard anyone say that's my favorite character, that's my favorite villain, that's my favorite, whatever part he plays. I can't remember. I do know he's from Doctor Strange. Other than that, I don't know much information on him, his backstory and all that, his origin, all that good stuff. I'm very happy about this figure. It's something I wanted to add to my collection, to my personal collection, and I highly recommend him. He does look cool. Like, I really thought he was just gonna be a plastic, bland plastic figure, a bland piece of plastic. So here he is, the eye. So this is what caught my eye. This was really nice. I really liked how this looked. You've got some weathering in there. It's like a grayish, dark greenish weathering, dry brushing effect going on there on the back, as well as the wrinkles of his skin, all these crevices. So that's really nice. His eyelids move as well. They both close, so you can kind of, you want him to look a little sleepy, or you want him to look a little sad. You know what I mean? Yeah, it depends what you want to do with him. He does come with this accessory, which I'm thinking it's kind of like a defense mechanism, or also an attack move that he throws and lunges at you and hits you. You know what I mean? This could be lethal. It's kind of sharp as well for being rubbery plastic, so that's a fun little accessory. He does come with these tentacles, right? You got some of them. They have different shapes to them, but they're all flexible. So let's start off with the first one. The first one's pretty flexible as well, right? They're all rubbery plastic, got a wire inside. That's really cool. I'm really digging that. Kind of reminds me of Starro, but out of the recent bath they released by McFarlane. This is going to be a lot of fun displaying him and putting him on the Marvel display. That's going to be really cool. But so they're all pretty much flexible, which is a good thing. So let's build this guy up real quick. I'm assuming you want to use this one, the ones with the curved ends. You want to use those as his standing tentacles or arms. I'm just going based off of the joint. That's really cool, man. I'm really digging how that looks. Being assembled all the way together, it just looks completely different. And then the ones with the hooks, you're gonna actually put them like that. This one goes in here. I kind of just bend all of these, right? Try to set them up in a way where I can display him on his own. So you can kind of get him in a pose where he looks like a figurine. Articulation wise, you got articulation all throughout the tentacles. You do have you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 joints, right? They rock on you. You can spin them. They're 360, right? So that's a nice touch. They spin all around 360. Other than that, that's about it on the articulation. The sculpting is really nice. You could probably use this for a Poison Ivy setup if you just turn it the other way. Put Poison Ivy standing on top of this or something like that. That would be cool. Yeah, lots of sculpting all throughout the tentacles. I'm really happy about that. I mean, that's something that is really hard to implement on a figurine. This being a Hasbro, I'm really shocked. It kind of feels like one of those total anime toys or something like that. It doesn't feel like a Marvel Legends the way it was nicely engineered. I'm really enjoying that. I appreciate that. On the backside, you have the same weathering effect. The sculpting is really nice as well. You got this fleshy kind of a like a flange kind of deal right here, just going all the way from the base of the tentacle all the way to the very edge. You got some crevices right here, basically showing, you know, the bottom of his tentacles. He just slither on them and whatnot. He's probably like super all slimy and gross and, you know, coming from the underworld and whatnot. You can actually move the eyeball. That's a really nice touch. I really appreciate that. I don't remember seeing that in the panel. Maybe I didn't watch it far long enough to catch that detail, but I definitely did not know that. So I gotta say, I give it up to Hasbro for adding this. This is a really cool touch because it's a simple character, but at the same time, it's like it's got to be tough or challenging to make this kind of toy because one, it's like this rubbery stuff. It doesn't last long if you leave it in the sun. So that being said, I give them a 10 for this. I really like this. I really enjoyed it. It really looks cool, you know, for the most part. I don't have any gripes with it at the moment. I mean, would be cool if they added a base stand, a fight stand, but that would be, you know, that you can just add something. Let's get a 360 view of this guy because you got this sculpting all throughout the figure. You got him right here in the crevices between his ligaments. It's really cool, man. Like between his extremities and all that stuff, man. Like it's pleasing to just to look at him. I mean, he just pops, man. If you get him in a better pose, he just looks a lot. It's a solid figure. Like you could drop this guy from 6 feet off of a shelf and he won't break. You know what I mean? So he's really cool, solid. Let's take a look at his accessory, and then we'll get some size comparisons going on in just a moment. So this is really cool. I mean, this doesn't do much. There's no articulation in the eyeball. Would have been nice. That would have been that would have been ballpark, as they say. And this is a really cool like accessory. Like it looks pretty cool. You can use it for other stuff too. Maybe Super Mario or some other, you know, display. That would actually be a good idea. But nonetheless, this is cool. You know, you can just add this to a base stand and call it good. Here I got some figures to compare him in size. Here I got a McFarlane Toys Violator. So this guy's massive, man. This guy's a complete beast, hefty figure, one heavy chunk of plastic. You don't want to give your little one this toy because it's got some weight to it and it can be used as a weapon. Here I've got the latest Marvel Legends Punisher, just for you guys to have an idea of how big this guy is and where his scale truly fits. Here is a recent Daredevil figure that got released as well. Here I've got a Black Series figure, which is going to be a big hairy critter, which is going to be the bounty hunter Chrysanthemum. So he's pretty hefty himself. So I just kind of want to get a line of various characters in there so you guys can get a good interpretation of this guy's size. So here's Count Dooku. So those are different figures from different lines. It's something you can work with. I mean, you can bend his tentacles and get him in a better pose. You know what I mean? Just manipulate his scale a little bit. So that's a positive. That's my positive outlook on it. So that's it for the video. Hope you've enjoyed. Let us know if you'll be getting the Gargantos character figurine. I'm definitely digging it. Definitely loving it. I highly appreciate it. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. There's definitely some paint apps on there that are visible, as well as the sculpting. There's a lot of great sculpting on there. You got that whole vine-ish, slimy-ish looking character. Don't forget to subscribe. Keep up with the rest of the updates. Keep up with the next videos. Hit that like button and stay tuned. Peace.